It has been a hot minute since I vlogged, but I woke up this morning and I just knew today was the day. I thought I would introduce you to the slow productivity system that I have been using. I think I'm gonna film a dedicated video to the larger conversation on this because I have just built a whole system that I'm finding really works well for me. But the biggest piece and the thing that has drastically changed my outlook on the day-to-day has been theming my days, giving them a specific focus or topic that I'm really fixated on for that day. Today is Monday, and Mondays are my prep day. That's my theme, that's my focus. My number one priority is getting myself set up for the rest of the week. After I have my theme, I will pick 3 non-negotiable priorities, 3 things that absolutely have to get done today. That's it. I also have a running to-do list that's kind of a dump page where I put all the other things I would like to get done, things that do have to get done this week, but they don't necessarily have to get done today. As much as I possibly can, only 3 things that absolutely have to get done. I don't know about you, but the first quarter of my 2024 hasn't really gone how I thought it would. You may have heard me talk last winter, early spring about really struggling with my mental health. I've experienced like seasonal depression in the winter, and then last year it really hit me in the spring, and this year has kind of followed the same pattern. Last year when things got really bad, I tried really hard to kind of push through it, which is not a strategy I would recommend. Towards the end, I finally reached out to my therapist. Having someone to talk to in a space that is judgment-free, knowing that they have the background and the context to actually help me understand what's going on in my own brain and give me the tools to develop healthier coping mechanisms, game-changing. This year, when I started getting hit with those feelings, I didn't wait. I booked a session immediately with my therapist, and I've been going regularly now for almost 2 months. It's hard to put into words just how much that decision has pulled me through this time, and that is where BetterHelp, the sponsor of today's video, comes in. BetterHelp is an online therapy platform that makes it easier than ever to get all of the support and help that you need right from your own home. They'll match you with a licensed therapist who fits your needs and preferences. You can message, call, or video chat with your therapist. BetterHelp actually reached out to me the week that I decided I needed to go back to therapy, which definitely didn't feel like a coincidence. For me, when I'm struggling with my mental health, I literally just want to lay in bed, curl up, and not leave all day. And being able to literally take therapy calls from bed on some days has just been such a gift to me during this season. Your mental health is so essential, and it is worth protecting, caring for, and investing in. If you are considering giving therapy a try, I highly recommend BetterHelp, and you can actually go to this website for a special discount off of your first month of therapy. Thank you so much to BetterHelp for partnering with me on this portion of the video. Meals are planned, a grocery list is made. I'm gonna go grocery shopping probably in a couple of hours when Zach is done work. We usually go grocery shopping together, honestly, mostly just because my wrists get really sore from picking everything up. I'm trying to be really diligent right now with my carpal tunnel exercises to build up my wrist strength. However, she's a work in progress, so he's my pack mule, but I have checked that off in my planner. I do have some work projects I really want to get knocked out today, but before I jump into those, I want to do 20 minutes of progress on my home reset. I've been finding that kind of touching on this during the day makes it so much easier to keep my home tidy rather than lumping it all together. When I first kind of embraced minimalism and I was really focused on decluttering and organizing last fall, I sort of had this idea that I would do a big declutter once and that would kind of be it. I would never buy too much again. I would never own too much again. What I'm realizing is the importance of the maintenance declutter and frequently checking in with myself on, am I using all of those things? Do I really need all of these things? What can I get rid of? Etc, etc. I hope to never need to do as big of a declutter as that initial one, but I'm also not going to set any kind of rigid goals for myself, especially as my life changes. One day I may have children and that's going to change everything. The goal for me is sustainable systems rather than one-time fixes, and sometimes I do lose sight of that. So I'm really trying to make decluttering a habit and have it be something I do frequently in the sense of what am I getting rid of, and daily in the sense of what is out of place, what needs to be returned to its proper resting place home in our apartment. Spending 10, 15, 20 minutes throughout the day just makes everything so much more manageable. I'm particularly trying to focus on areas like nightstands and desks where clutter tends to pile up and make a mess without us even really noticing. Right now, however, I am actually going to go to our bathroom, which is currently just, she's not cute. Set a timer because the goal for me right now is not to finish this project, it's just to make a bit of progress and then jump back into work. Okay, quick bathroom tidy is done. Even just that 15 minutes made it look so much better. I got all of the counter clean, put back together. I need to clean the shower and the toilet, but I will deal with that later. Even just dealing with the clutter helps so much. So I'm going to jump into work. I should probably clarify that we did not get a dog. I'm just hanging out with this guy today. It is gray and rainy here in Southern Ontario today, which is not what I was hoping for, but I am excited to turn it into a little cozy, slow, homey day. Today is a Tuesday, and Tuesday is a project day. So Tuesdays, I usually try to pick kind of one big thing that needs to get done, and I will make a lot of good headway on that. I'm gonna sit down with my planner and let's fill it out. Planner is filled out for the day. You're fine. Because it's a project day, I am going to head straight into work. I do love Tuesdays just because it feels so satisfying to knock out a chunk of stuff in a row. So I'm gonna grab my laptop and get started. I have been dabbling in the realm of time blocking again, which is a productivity strategy that I used to swear by, of like, it's like zero-based budgeting for your life, where you just assign every minute to something. As you can imagine, in my not so healthy productivity era, it did become problematic for me, and so I'm kind of dipping my toe back in it, making it a very guilt-free experience of this is more just like to give myself some structure and a little bit of motivation. I'm gonna jump into the first chunk of today's work, which is drafting out a content calendar for a client. I just changed quickly because I was completely covered in flour after starting the bread, and we're actually heading out in a little bit, probably like half an hour, for an apartment showing. We have officially started the process of looking for our next place. We have moved so many times in the last few years, and we're really hoping to find a spot we can be for some time. Very excited for that process, but also it's so draining. Yeah, we'll see how the place goes today. I think we're actually gonna go see 2 different spots, and hopefully maybe one of them will be a good fit, so we'll see. Ryan. Good.
Later than past.
I'm less overwhelmed, and you know, that's definitely affecting everything as well. I'm editing this back and realizing I forgot to update you on how the showings went, so I thought I would let you know. We've looked at a ton of apartments since filming this video. To be honest, 99% of them just won't work for us, with us both working from home. Unfortunately, we have a few very specific requirements that we just can't really budge on, but we do have one option that I am so excited about. Hopefully we'll know by the time this video is up, but we might not. So cross your fingers for us, because I think it would be kind of the perfect setup, so we'll see. I've been trying to be really intentional lately about actually scheduling self-care and rest into my days. This is part of the planning process I didn't really get into too much in this video, but it has been so lovely to just start my day with picking one little thing I know I'm gonna do that will fill up my cup. Some days it's something more concrete, like going for coffee with a friend, but a lot of the time it's just, okay, I'm gonna read my new book for 15 minutes before bed, or I'm gonna go for a walk when I'm done with work. Something I can look forward to that I know is genuinely going to be restorative for me. It often just seems to work out that it's towards the end of my day, which works out really well. Tonight, I'm just making myself a cup of tea and then relaxing with Zach for a bit before getting into bed to read. Thank you guys so much for coming with me for this little slow few days in my life. It feels so good to be coming out of the fog and the darkness that I've kind of been in for the last couple months. This feels so creative again. So thank you all for being here with me, for supporting my channel. And if you are also struggling, or if you're just thinking about trying therapy in general, definitely do not sleep on BetterHelp. The opportunity to try therapy from home and to match with a therapist who's really handpicked for you is definitely something you should take advantage of. So thank you all so much for being here, I'm so thankful for you, and I hope you have a good day, because today is a good day to have a good day. That's it. Bye.